Apophis here with another PvP build for you. This one is a mid-level strength build where we take 35 vigor, as much strength as we could fit before level 50, and reach 30 endurance with Radagon's Sword Seal, which again adds 5 vigor, endurance, strength, and dexterity. We're also using the veteran set because it provides enough poise with Bullgoat's talisman to be either above the 80 breakpoint or the 101 breakpoint. So we've got a couple different weapon choices. There's the Nightrider Glaive, the greatsword, and Prelate's Inferno Crozier, mainly for the weapon art. I don't actually think colossal hammers are very good in PvP if you're not gonna one-shot your target. What else can I say about this build? Oh, also we use a dagger offhand with Sacred Vow to give ourselves a 15% buff, and we'll just drink a blue pot afterwards, so that's how that works. You just, you could hit triangle and L1 to two-hand the dagger, press L2 and you'll buff yourself. And my flask is infused with the strength modifier, so that it'll have more strength than I'm two-handing. So that brings us to 43 strength when we're two-handing, which, you know, we'll then get another roughly 21 strength out of that. So you'll be sitting at like 64 strength, virtually, which will do a lot of damage. And so here's our first invasion with the Nightrider Glaive. We're mainly using it for its strong poking ability. And also its ability to roll catch people. So here's our first target. So they can run for it. Could not ground scrape him there. That was pretty sad, but I guess they give him those mercy iframes. Yeah, I don't know, maybe my timing on the running attacks was pretty bad there. No idea why I couldn't just clip from the other 2 times. So I used determination to give myself like basically a 50% attack increase on my next hit. As you can see, that was a pretty meaty hit there. So we're casting it again. For some reason I chose to do that instead of a jumping R2. I think I intended to jump and press R2, but instead I pressed R2 So it's got pretty good tracking as well. You know, the guy jumped all the way to the other side and got clipped anyway. And also, one thing I've noticed is that people keep trying to jump over piercing attacks. I don't think it works like that. Especially for one as long as this, where it's probably going to catch them on the back part of their jump. And here's this next force staff. He's going to get hit with that, then roll caught again, and he's dead. That's when he'll panic roll. The next weapon I'll be showing off is the greatsword, aka the Guts Dragon Slayer. But I think it's just called greatsword in this game to avoid copyright infringement. So I'm using the instant rolling attack technique here by running, clicking in the left stick, and pressing R1. That allows you to execute a rolling attack without rolling. It's pretty useful because it's a lot less telegraphed. Man, hosts just really are not building that much HP at this point in the game. It's pretty surprising. Like, I feel like anything below like even at 1,000, it's very uncomfortable, right? I have no idea how these people run around with like some 700 health at this point in the game. So this guy cast Ice Breath, but I surprised them by jumping on the elevator. That's pretty fun. And for some reason, he like decides to try like mash on me here, which is stupid. He's already being hit. He's already lost most of his life. I'm not really sure why he just let me have that, but that was pretty fun. Block the weapon art from the Bloodhound. We try to do the rolling attack, he rolls through it, and somehow that rolls through it, but then we use Giant Hunt to pick him up. And after that, I don't know, I guess either he gave up or tried to mash R1 on Wake Up and got clipped with the jumping attack. But each one of those attacks was just so meaty. This is definitely one of my favorite weapons in this build. Well, out of 3. And now we get to the final weapon, which I legitimately could not make work at all. I tried multiple times to, I don't know, do anything useful with this, but I think that Great Hammers in general, unless you're really roided up and you're gonna hit them with that one weapon art and just delete them, it's just not worth it. Like the hit boxes are like really blunt. Like, look at this. I do the jumping attack, he stands there to take it, and basically, I don't hit him. I was really amazed there. I guess because I don't have the heavy infusion, it's not really doing a ton of damage either. That two-handed R1 did 236, which is pretty pathetic for how slow it was, right? Like, even the jumping attack, you know, it's about like 400 damage. But this guy's clearly a passive attack. There's no way else to do this. Yeah, it's pretty sad. Like, the weapon's moveset's just not great. Anyway, if you liked it, you know, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll be posting more PvP videos in the future, so stay tuned.